Hi, welcome back. Purpose and perspective on spending. Morgan Housel opens a fresh lens on personal finance, not by focusing on earning or investing, but on the art of spending. He argues most advice centers on saving, compounding, and investing, but how we spend reflects our values, emotions, and identity. Spending wisely, he asserts, can bring peace of mind and fulfillment in ways that spreadsheets and budgets alone cannot deliver. Money as tool versus money as trophy. A central dichotomy in Housel's writing, money is either a tool for a richer life or a yardstick of status. When spending becomes about competition or appearances, it often leaves us feeling empty. By contrast, spending on meaningful experiences or necessities aligned with personal values delivers greater satisfaction. In essence, are you spending for you or for an audience? Invisible wealth versus visible spending. Housel emphasizes the understated power of invisibility. Wealth is what you don't spend. True financial security often comes from restraint, saved capital, and discretionary flexibility, none of which are outwardly visible. Yet spending is contagious and status-driven, wealth quietly grows. Understanding and valuing that invisibility can recalibrate our relationship with consumption. How psychology and background shape spending. Who we were and how we grew up significantly influences how we spend. For someone raised lacking, conspicuous consumption can feel like rightful reparation. In contrast, someone from a secure background may find ostentation uncomfortable or hollow. Spending often masks deeper psychological needs, healing, belonging, assertion. Recognizing this helps us spend with awareness rather than impulse. Emotional and behavioral triggers. Housel explores how emotion plays a role. Money earned quickly or easily tends to be spent easily, as if guilt or emotional pricing is missing. This impulsive spending can lead to regret. Furthermore, major life events. Pandemics, milestones, spark revenge spending or splurges aimed at recapturing lost joy. Awareness of these triggers allows more mindful decisions. Utility and joy is not equal to excess. Housel reminds us that spending more doesn't necessarily make us happier. It can, in fact, deepen dissatisfaction when gains fail to match expectations. Utility, how practical something is, and joy, how meaningful it feels, are different from status-driven purchases. Spending that aligns with real needs, emotional values, or life goals has far more lasting return. The art versus science of spending. There is a science, budgets, deals, metrics, and an art, intuition, values, emotional truth. Housel underscores that while budgeting helps, one's spending choices often reflect deeply personal questions. Who do you want to be? How do you spend your time? Money is powerful not just in what it brings, but what it says about you. Crafting peace of mind and independence. Beyond immediate satisfaction, Housel frames money as a vehicle to independence. Saving and spending in ways that build flexibility and control over your time delivers the highest ROI. Real wealth, he says, is waking up knowing you have choices, not working to impress others. Spending aligned with that freedom is art. Practical shifts in perspective. Before spending, ask, is this strengthening my life or my persona? Reflect on your emotional triggers, impulse, envy, fear. Balance focus, budgets, science, and values/identity, art. Choose invisibility over display. Wealth isn't what others see. Prioritize flexibility and freedom over temporary gains. A mindful spending ethos. The art of spending money isn't about restriction, but reflection. It calls us to spend deliberately, aligned with interior values, not to impress, but to enrich. That spending can build relationships, freedom, and deepest satisfaction. The real return on dollars spent, Housel insists, is peace of mind, and the clarity to know when spending works for you, and when you're working for spending. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share.